Hey, what's up? This is me, Erica. What's up, y'all? This is Thursday. Woo! What's going on, y'all? This is woo! I done had to start this video over 3 times. I'm trying to. What is that over there? Oh, I thought it was a pho place. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. The week is going by fast. Tomorrow is Friday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Last night I did watch the part 2 of the reunion, and I regret that I watched it because it really was a waste of time. I did not watch it. I watched it on somebody was playing it on YouTube, and so I watched it on YouTube, and it was just a bunch of bullshit. I'm at the point where I really don't want to. I'm not watching Basketball Wives next year. Fuck Shawnee. Fuck Shawnee. Fuck Evelyn. Fuck Malaysia. Fuck Kristen. Fuck Phoebe and her big tooth ass. And I am so glad that OG did not apologize for nothing. I'm so glad that she said she didn't have any regrets. I'm so glad. Kristen, you a bitch ass. I could see why OG wanted to beat your ass. From the moment you met OG didn't like you. When you was flashing your ring in her face, and she said, well, my husband, and I'm married, and my husband, what she say, my husband at home, and OG said, are you sure? So, that was the beginning of their relationship. Remember at that party? And then when OG and Cece left from in Costa Rica, she said, fuck Kristen. What she said, I will never fuck with that bitch. She said something to that effect, and I just on the way that she was acting, I don't know what it is, but I can see why somebody would want to punch her in her fucking mouth. It's like, I don't know if it's conceited. I don't know what it is, but that's something about Kristen last night. I was like, ooh, I can see why OG didn't see it for you. I can see why OG didn't see it for you. And then Kristen turns to the camera and talks to Byron Scott. But you was in Paris saying, y'all live down the street from me and don't come visit. So why the fuck haven't you been down the street to apologize to Byron? Why are you on this TV screen looking like a damn fool, apologizing to somebody that lives down the street from you? Y'all fake as fuck. You fake. And that was your goddamn storyline. And now what the fuck else do you got going on, Kristen? Because you're not that interesting. You're another bitch who's not that fucking interesting. Another one. You looking at the camera, asking Byron I hope that we can get past this. And all the little snide comments you were saying about OG. They said, well, why would you threaten to break her jaw? She's sitting right there, right? Is her jaw broken? So you good. You good. If your jaw's not broken, you good. I'm so glad OG didn't apologize to none of them stupid ass bitches. I was so mad watching that. I was really mad. And the fact that OG had to say, and I was so glad that they showed all the violence that happened, on all the physical violence that happened. And OG was like, but I'm in another room. And everybody who has been physically violent with one another can sit amongst each other. And Shawnee's rationale is that we've known each other long enough. So basically, until you join our clique, and until you are liked by everybody, and until we've known you enough, then you can fight with us. Girl, what? Shawnee, I really hope that this affects your bottom line. I really do. The weed business won't be affected because it's weed. But your career in television production, executive producing this show, I hope it's over. And then Mark Lamont Hill asking, what's happening? None of these women can coexist. And then Evelyn, telling Jennifer, we could be friends if you just admitted it. Girl, no, I'm straight. I said, yes, Jennifer, finally. I hope that she sticks by that. Because, bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? And what was Evelyn's excuse for saying nigga? What was that excuse? Because I'm from Brooklyn, And I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx, and rubbed shoulders with all kinds of people. So that allows you to use a derogatory word towards black people and then use it while being angry and talking. Because she said nigga to CC, and she said nigga to OG. So because you was raised in the Bronx. Okay. Anyways, I said, the CVS joke receipt, Evelyn, you told it twice. So that's letting me know you are out of jokes and out of time. Linebacker LaQuisha, she got her ass up out of there when OG said, how are you and Byron cousins? I said, come on, OG, bitch. That's why. You know why they don't want OG around? Because OG is not going to bite her tongue. She's going to call it out. And that's why y'all have a problem with her. Because she's not sitting there being obedient. And she's not sitting there letting y'all treat her any kind of way. And the fact that I am so happy that OG was like, I don't need to change my body. I don't need veneers. I like who I am. And because y'all don't like who you are, projecting all of your insecurities on me. Phoebe sitting up there about to eat her bottom lip. Looking a fucking mess. Have the most to say. Trying to hold her spot next season. Nobody's gonna be watching y'all. Cause Phoebe, you another bitch with no substance. Evelyn, you another bitch with no substance. You will never be OG. Never be OG. And that's what OG said. I make money in my sleep. OG said, what, laying on your back and sometimes your knees? I said, yes, bitch! OG! Bitch, that's the motherfucking OG. Y'all hired OG and y'all got an OG. OG was letting them hoes have it. And bitch, did you see when OG had the little rain-making machine and come out with the thing and started pressing the thing? And she said, these are all Chad's tweets. He was trying to be romantically involved with me. Kwame sitting right there. Well, does your man know that you blocked? Yes, he does. He was laying right there when I called him Chatty Bear. I said, yes, OG. Yes, OG, bitch. Yes, get their asses. And like I said, I'm glad that they are showing they showed all of the violence with Evelyn running across tables. Animals. You're an animal. You're an animal. That was the best part when she told Evelyn, on your knees, and sometimes on your knees. I said, come on, OG bitch. She was ready for them. That's why they put her in another room, because the shit she would be saying to them, they would want to fight her. Because she's just telling the truth. You're a well-known whore. That's what she said. And they up there laughing. Y'all know the truth. Y'all know what it is, Shawnee. Y'all know what it is, Jennifer. That's why Jennifer said you wasn't raising your kids, because you was out hoeing in Miami. You was being a whore in Miami, and that's why Shawnice was raising herself and paying bills at 14 years old. But you don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. And that's the problem that y'all have. I'm so glad OG said, I'm fine with who I am. Y'all out there getting teeth as big as your face and getting your titties done and getting your ass done. I'm fine with who I am. That's what y'all have a problem with. That dark-skinned black girl has the confidence y'all will never have. Y'all will never have. That's why y'all pick on people. Bullies. Why are you making comments about her physical appearance? That's late. That's late. Calling people ugly, looking at her clothes on her Instagram. I wish they would ask you, why are you on her Instagram trying to figure out if her shirt is real or not? Like, who does that? A bunch of childish little girls. Phoebe and Evelyn. And OG was not happy that Jackie made that joke about this little piggy, whatever. She said, well, I put lotion on my feet and my feet happen to slide to the front. And now y'all know we always talk about people whose feet slide to the front. Y'all know that. So what y'all want to talk about, that's what y'all choose to talk about? No substance. None at all. And why can't Jennifer go on the trip to Costa Rica? What's her name says, what? It's not because, what? That don't have nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me. And then Evelyn says, well, it has everything to do with her saying that her ex-husband, that I fucked her ex-husband. So then it does have something to do with you, Shawnee. So I don't understand Shawnee and Evelyn's relationship. Shawnee starts the shit, and Shawnee does the non-physical violence, and Evelyn does the physical violence. Is that how that relationship is? Because I'm trying to figure out how. And then Shani is so she's so fake. She's fake. She's fake, and she's trying to protect her business. It's a wrap, girl. What's crazy is you think you really had a successful season. Y'all did not talk about one good thing. One good thing that you got out of the season. You well, I'm happy about my son and his heart surgery. Bitch, what? Are you kidding me? And Jennifer, she can sit over there, black excellence and all, but over there, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, I was like, Shani, you don't even make any sense. And then Shani saying that OG doesn't know us long enough to be trying to be antagonistic with us. What does that mean? I think it's just a personality mismatch. No, what it is a personality. She speaks with authority. She demands respect, and y'all don't know how to give it to people that you don't know clearly. Why can all of these women get emotional enough? Because that's what Malaysia was saying. Well, I threw it. They know how I am, and they know how I can get. And yeah, basically you made her react in a violent way. She did not have enough self-control to maintain herself, to maintain her anger. Malaysia is letting y'all know she does not have enough emotional intelligence to remain calm. So she has to physically act out with violence in order to support that anger. That's what she's saying. Y'all made her react like that. But OG is still sitting in another room. Like, that's what OG was like. Okay, so y'all showing all of this stuff, all of this violence, and that's what she was like, y'all in the Twilight Zone. It's a fucking Twilight Zone. It really was. Like, I could not have been as calm as OG. Like, they would have been validated in their assessment of my behavior, of my aggression, because baby, OG is better than me. Because it was like a Twilight Zone. It was like she was being gaslighted. It was like, how are y'all all sitting there together being physically violent with each other, but me, I have to sit in another room? If you can't see the ridiculousness in that, you can't see that? And y'all still making excuses? And then but Shandia, what did she say? I'm sorry she had that experience. Not, I'm sorry, OG, that you were treated this way during the season. We work hard. We work hard not to do that. No, you don't. 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 And you know what I really thought about that? The reason why they can't get no black basketball wives, because they don't want to be involved in this shit. They leave after one season. Like that lady from the first season, she was like, I'm not about to do this. And I would really like to hear from her how her experience was when Basketball Wives first started and how she was on that show. I would really like to hear about it. Malaysia getting called out. Malaysia couldn't take the heat, punk bitch. Malaysia didn't want to face Jackie's wrath. Jackie should have gone to Malaysia directly. I've already said that. She took that rumor. And then I love the way Jackie was like, well, you know him more than me. And you see how Kristen finagled that. Well, I met him through Jackie, and I figured I'd trust him. How would you trust him? How did you trust him when he was starting rumors about Malaysia? You're a liar. If he was starting rumors about your cousin, how did you trust Jackie's relationship with him so well that y'all became cool? You didn't know about him. Did you not know about him until Jackie told y'all that he was talking shit about Malaysia? Because how could you feel so comfortable with somebody who was talking about your cousin, but he came through Jackie? Like, there's no critical thinking here, and that's the problem that I have. Like, Mark Lamont Hill, I don't know. Like, I really feel like they should have a blogger next. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a next time, but I hope OG doesn't come back. I'm glad Jennifer said, nah, bitch, I'm cool. I'm straight on you. I don't want to be your friend. If you would have just admitted we could be friends, she was like, nah, I'm straight. Nah, bitch. OG was in none of the things where OG was violent. They showed OG in trying to get to Phoebe, and I would still like to know why she was trying to get to Phoebe. Why? Because she wrote a song about her? Why? Because she was talking shit about her? Why was OG trying to get to Phoebe? Why? It was some bullshit. The interview at the end about colorism, that was some bullshit. Shawnee was the wrong person to interview. OG should have been there with Shawnee, talking about, I would love to have a conversation with her. No, you wouldn't. You didn't hold Evelyn accountable. You didn't. It was just bullshit. So I don't even know what the resolve is for that. And how do you get mad at someone for running after someone who is running after someone and saying, oh, bitch, you was talking about me? Did you hear Evelyn on the mic say, oh, bitch, you was talking about me when she finally got to CC? So, oh, I wasn't going to hit her. You're lying, Evelyn. You was so mad after that. You was trying to climb over golf carts to get to CC, but you wasn't going to do anything? Liar. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. And did y'all see when it was so weird? At one point, Shawnee started laughing, and then Evelyn started laughing, and then Phoebe almost was like, oh, wait, I should be laughing too, and started laughing. Did y'all notice that? I was like, oh, so y'all some real sheep out here. Y'all gotta laugh when Shawnee laughs? Okay, that's what it is. Okay. OG is a dark-skinned black girl who isn't supposed to have the confidence that she has, and y'all can't take it. Y'all can't take it, and she hasn't altered her body. All the shit that y'all pay for, that's natural. And you guys are projecting your insecurities onto her. She's supposed to be the insecure one. She's the one that's supposed to be less than, because y'all done been propped up by these dark-skinned men. Lance Stevenson, motherfucking Chad Ochocinco. Y'all been propped up to believe that this woman right here, there's no way she's attractive. It's no way somebody can be attracted to her. Why the hell does she have all this confidence? Where did she get it from? Well, let me break her down. And you can't break her down, and that's why y'all have a problem with OG. And that's it. And that's it. And that's fucking it. That excuse, Shawnee is full of shit. Shawnee is full of shit. Malaysia got her ass up out of there when she knew that she was going to have to answer to, how are you and Byron cousins? And then Malaysia didn't know that Thomas wasn't Byron's biological son. What? Byron? What? Thomas? What? I said, come on, OG. OG was getting their ass. She was getting their ass. She was getting y'all asses from another room. And Shawnee, oh, but you still here. Shawnee, the only reason why Shawnee likes to say a lot of smart shit. All them bitches need to be lined up and slapped. All of them. Kristen, I could see why OG wanted to beat your ass from the very beginning. Her attitude, I don't know what it is about Kristen. But last night, watching her and how she was like, she kept looking to Jennifer for cues, and Jennifer was sitting there like, this shit is crazy. Jennifer all she was doing was shaking her head. And look at what y'all talked about. Y'all talked about CC and OG. Evelyn said, oh, we could be friends if you just admit I'm not admitting to nothing. I didn't say nothing. And then Shawnee's sitting up there like, oh, you calling me a liar? Yes, bitch, you're a liar. You're a liar. I'm calling you a liar, bitch. You're not capable of lying, Shawnee? I don't know who the fuck Shawnee thinks she is. I really don't. I really don't. I'm glad OG got their asses together. I'm glad I was able to witness that. But the colorism conversation was full of shit, as we all knew that it would be. We all knew it would be full of shit. So that was it for the fucking season. Malaysia left. Phoebe, I don't know what Phoebe and Kristen, I don't know. I really think that they should cancel. I really believe that they should cancel the show. because y'all didn't even, it was just really bad. It was just really bad. And y'all acting like Jennifer needs to take a picture with Malaysia. Malaysia, you can't even open your eyes. I don't know what you on, perks or Xannies or what the fuck, edibles. I don't know. But you think you really sitting over there. I know she was proud to be sitting over there with Evelyn and Shawnee, the woman who told you you didn't have no substance and that you were boring. And she sitting up there. I guess Malaysia couldn't handle her anger, so she had to get up and leave. She got up and left. And that's what OG should have done. That's what OG should have done. She should not have returned. She said, when OG said, oh, what's her name? You trying to, what did Evelyn say that she was making money in her sleep? You set your own self up for that. And that's what OG said. The shit writes itself. Y'all just set yourself up. And don't be mad because I come back with a harder hit. Y'all hit people and then get mad when somebody else hits you harder. And that's the problem too. OG said, y'all can't get mad. I just came back with something. I don't have any regrets. You want to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you and fuck with you harder. And that's just what it is. And that's just what it is. So that was it, y'all. I don't know what else. I have no idea what else is going to happen. The colorism conversation was full of shit. I don't even know what Shawnee said. It was really dumb. And that also had y'all a bunch of bitches with no substance. So I hope Jennifer doesn't come back. I hope OG doesn't come back. I hope CC isn't coming back. And Phoebe, I don't know what. Phoebe actually needs the show. Cause that rap career, I don't know. We already got a big tooth Puerto Rican, or what is she? Dominican and Trini. Not a big tooth Puerto Rican. Phoebe looked like she about to eat her face off. Her teeth are so goddamn big, looking like The Mask. And it's like all the little side comments that Phoebe and Kristen were making. I was like, oh, y'all some little sheep bitches. Y'all some sheep. A waste of time. Waste my damn time. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.